What's going on, viewers from the internet? I'm Variety Gamer 95 back for some more VVVVVV. So last time I took care of the rest of the main game, and this time I'm going to show off the player levels and some of the extras as well. No death mode, I already told you, you can't die once, you have to play through the entire game. You can replay the intermission levels as well, and you can choose who to play with as well. But I'm going to show those off a little bit later. Flip mode basically flips the entire game vertically. That's what it is. Like I said before, the ceiling becomes the floor and the floor becomes the ceiling. Time trials, you basically replay each level, including the final level, and try to get the best rank. You have to collect all the trinkets and you cannot die even once to get the best rank, which is a V rank. There are 6 levels, so the objective, of course, is to get V rank for all of them. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the player levels. There are a few player levels. A number of them were short and sweet. This one's probably the shortest of the bunch. I guess I'll start with 333. Start from beginning. You can play these in co-op as well. A strange force has teleported me and my friends to this strange dimension. I should investigate. At least it looks perfectly safe out there. That's a relief. Not quite. Spikes! I knew it. I'm sorry. I actually forgot to enable invincibility. Because I told you guys before that my objective with these player levels is to simply show them off, not to show any skill. Let's try that again. Yeah, I've already read that. Spikes! I knew it! Why every pocket dimension we discover seems to contain hundreds of razor-sharp spikes is beyond me. I've never told anyone this, but they terrify me. You may consider them trivial since we just go back to the last checkpoint, but that split second I get a face full of spikes is nightmare fuel. Let's be careful around here, eh? So invincibility, as you might have guessed, makes you immune to everything. But like I said, my goal is to just show off the player levels. I'm not trying for skill or any of that. I'll try to play them as legit as possible. You know what? I'm not sure why, but this place seems to remind me of those old platform games for archaic computers. Actually, come to think of it, so did DaVinci VVVVVV. Maybe there's a connection? Alright. There are also trinkets to collect in most of these player levels. This particular one has 20, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get them all. Let me see. You were trapped in dimension 333333. That's 333,333, or 3 for short. Cute. I wonder why I'm here. You're here to rescue your crewmates, each is stranded in a different district of dimension 333333. When you found them all, maybe you'll be able to escape from here. My friends are near? I hope I can see them soon. Wait a second, did that computer just answer me in plain English? Of course, you fool. We have all ultra-tech modcons, you know. After all, we were the ones creating these pocket dimensions. Handcrafted to the finest specifications. Why did you capture my friends? Because it's fun to watch you squirm? That's one reason, anyway. This is just an exercise in cruelty? No, child, but you are too simple to understand the bigger picture. Right now, philosophy is entirely academic. You have heroic deeds to attend to, such as rescuing your crewmates and collecting trinkets. You're right. I really should find those trinkets. Good to know you have a priority straight, Viridian. And my crewmates, of course. Then perhaps we can work out a way to go home. Alright. So I have invincibility enabled, but I'm gonna be trying my best to play these levels as legit as possible. I'm also not gonna go out of my way to read these terminals, so yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do it. So if you really want to read them, just play the game for yourself. You can get it presently in the 3DS, the Switch, the PS4, and even the PC and Mac. Okay, so there are actually all these different zones we're supposed to go to rescue the crewmates. Now, listen to this music. Victoria! Captain! Oh, it's terrible! You're safe now. I've come to save you. I can't move. Those terrible spinning discs have me surrounded, and when I try to look away, all I see is endless rippling zigzags everywhere. Then I feel sick. What you're seeing is a natural result of certain methods of space floating, Victoria. It's quite safe. Space what? Don't worry, I'm coming for you. Oops. Well, this is awkward. Oh, crap. I think I may have glitched it. Well, I guess I'll just see what happens. As I was trying to say before, that's a pretty rockin' tune, isn't it? It's probably my favorite piece of music in the whole game. Yet it plays nowhere in the main story, and we don't seem to know the name of it. It's not listed in this game's soundtrack, I don't believe. Okay, I really hope I didn't just screw myself out of completing the player level. Because a message was supposed to pop up saying that we rescued the crewmate. Alright, so for this particular zone you actually have to backtrack. But I have invincibility enabled so I can just cheese everything. That tune will play in a few more player levels as well, so we'll be hearing more of it later. Now, maybe I didn't glitch it, because we're supposed to rescue 5 crewmates in this level. Each player level has a different number of crewmates to rescue. There are few with only 1. But it may not be that easy. Now with invincibility enabled, I could just totally cheese this. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna play through the level as legit as I can. Oh yeah, you're actually supposed to hit this, the platform up top, and then we can move forward. Oh. Yes, the way you're intended to do it is you hit this bottom platform first. And then you're supposed to hit the top one. Alright, let's move on. Of course, I could just cheese all this, but whatever, you know. My only objective is to show the player levels. Not me, I don't tend to show off skill or anything like that. After all, these player levels are in some cases much worse than the main game. I'm sorry, what did that say? Oh, you got it. I thought it said something else. But you're supposed to get on that platform, you know. There's another trinket. I'm not sure if I'll get all 20 of them. There is something extra if you can get all 20 trinkets in this particular player level. Vermilion! Stay there! It looks like the teleporter will lead right above you. Good to see you, Captain. What an interesting dimension this is. So much detail, so many interesting challenges. Yes, though if I never see another spike or move a killer blob, I'd be quite happy. I've been making notes on them. It seems that life forms are quite simple-minded, although I think there is an overarching scheme at play concerning their arrangement. Yes, they're put here to make my life as difficult as possible. I'll wait here. Hit that teleporter. Well, not quite so simple, is it? Alright. Just gotta go down to the bottom. We have to do a little bit more work to rescue Vermilion. I was about to say Viridian, but no, I'm playing as him. There we go. If I didn't screw something up, that should be 3 remaining. Okay. I believe we have a map as well. Yes, we do. So certain player levels do not have a map at all. Should mention that those checkpoints also save your game. Luckily, this level is nowhere near as long as the main game. Purple zone. Purple zone. Oh, right. It's not the color of the crewmate that we were rescuing. It's the color of the zone. I know, this looks more like pink to me. I believe those gravity lines are just there to screw you over. This one's kind of a pain. At least it would be, but I'm a cheap bastard. No, actually I just want to get this over with. It's a pretty short game, but I just came off of recording Donkey Kong Country 3, which was a nightmare to record, by the way. Alright. The way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to time your movements correctly and avoid the hearts. There's another trinket. Ugh, couldn't imagine doing this legit. Yeah, see, it would have died. Alright, I could just cheese everything. Anyway, I'm showing off the player levels because I've noticed that people who let's play this game don't seem to show them off in any capacity. I have invincibility enabled, but at least I'm showing them off. In the PC version in particular, you can actually create your own player levels. I tried it out myself, but I couldn't figure out how to make the scripts actually work. I don't know, I've only taken computer game design in the second half of my senior year. But I haven't retained any of that knowledge, because it's a hard class. You basically cannot be absent even one day. Where you're supposed to get this trinket is you open these, you flip, and then you go back for it. Okay. Whatever. I mean, it's not like the player levels keep track of your deaths, so it doesn't matter if I have invincibility enabled, I don't think. I don't believe there's anything up there. Yes, there is. That's actually where Violet's at. If you have invincibility enabled, you don't want to go down there. You'll glitch the game. Violet! Captain! Captain! I'm so pleased to see you! I'm saving everyone. That's what I do. I miss our ship and our dimension. I've wandered this place for a while and came to this dead end. That floating heart has me pinned down. I'll be back at the help in no time. Don't worry. You're amazing, Captain Viridian. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we have rescued Violet. We need to rescue, I believe, 4 crewmates? Yes. Because this is the final zone. Must rescue 4 people to proceed beyond this point. So there's one more zone that I have to go to. The map is actually quite a bit smaller compared to the main game. We need to go to the green zone. So this is what I was talking about before when I said the 3DS version was a little buggy. There's a room in the green zone that didn't have any of these platforms moving. It was this room right here. This bottom platform was not moving for quite some time. Sorry. I have a severe case of the hiccups. Okay. You're not meant to go down there, but you can cheese it. Disable inversion plane lock? Yes, it's blocking my path. Then we had to go back the way we came. Alright. I believe if you go down there to the left with invincibility enabled, it'll either lead to the it'll either lead directly to the end of the level, or it'll be buggy. Gee, I wonder why. Alright, let's just get a move on. Interesting. Well, I found that. You're not meant to go back up here, up this way, but I just did it. Maybe if I frame by frame that, I could even show you that I got would have legit anyway. I can do it now. I have proper video editing. Alright, this is the way you're supposed to go through this room. You're not supposed to pass through those hearts. Captain! Over here! Finally! Verdigris! Hold tight, I'll be right over. This place is weird. I don't even understand how I got here. I see a teleporter down to the right of you. Hopefully that will lead to safety. I was trying to reach it when I fell into this chamber, and then the gravity gun switched on and trapped me. I'm sure I can disable that. Okay. How funny. So there's Verdigris. I believe it's a wraparound, yes. Ugh, how evil. You know what, I got invincibility. I could just cheese it. Or can I? Okay. Now, if I didn't screw anything up back there, I should be able to get to the final zone. Good. I pressed the wrong button. There are 13 trinkets, but whatever. I suppose you can look up what the heart room is like. There's a heart room shaped like a heart, and that's where you need all the trinkets for. Oh, I don't believe this song is anywhere in the main game either. It's also pretty loud. Alright, so the final zone of this player level is right here. Alright, let's get a move on. Yes, I have an unlimited supply of them. Jeez, that sounds fun. Glitching out like a pro. So we need to disable the gravity line once again. Basically just text slang. Alright. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your move, creep. Holy mother of interdimensional warp fruit! You have got to be kidding me! You're not kidding me, are you? Ugh. Now you guys understand why I enabled invincibility for these player levels. In your face, Spike Obsessed Desire! Nothing to it, really. Yes, because I enabled invincibility. It really was nothing to it. Let me see. Oh, okay. Alright, so we need to disable the lock again. Alright, so that's where we're supposed to go. Yeah, have fun getting through that, legit. Final barrier. Okay. Congratulations, you beat my level. That makes you a very good VVVVV player in anyone's books. Well, that's awkward. Now try to complete the original hard mode version of this game. If you'd like to write to me or listen to my music, contact me at soundcloud.com/Sendy. Thanks for playing. See you next time. Viridian, you found me! It was nothing, really. Where are the others? I've found everyone, but their locations know I can teleport everyone back to our ship. That's fantastic! I'm starving! Gosh, yes, it must have been hard work standing here waiting to be rescued. No need to be like that. You saw I was surrounded by lasers. You deactivated them. They're not lasers, they're gravity lines. Did you find out anything about this place and why we were brought here? I'm afraid not. From what little I can gather, this whole dimension is just a sick joke, nothing more. How very empty. I agree. Perhaps I missed something and there is more to learn about this place, but right now I think we've had enough of it. Absolutely. Let's get out of here, Captain. Right you are. Come here and give me a hug. So that's 333-333. I guess I'll just cover the one player level for right now, and I will start the next player level in a new recording session. So give me a second and I'll see you next time.